The cleanup of over 126,000 gallons of oil is underway in Huntington Beach. Orange County Supervisor Katrina Foley says the cleanup will continue on a 24/7 basis until federal and state officials deem the cleanup complete. Peter Kareiva is the CEO and president of the Aquarium of the Pacific, and he says 2 of the 4 staff members who have special hazmat training for these types of situations are helping with the cleanup effort. He also says a spill like this happening in the future is inevitable.
It's not a surprise at all. We have over 60,000 miles of oil pipeline in the U.S. Half of that 60,000 miles is over 50 years old. Oil pipelines start failing at age 40. This particular platform is over 40 years old.
Kareiva says accidents like this are not only predictable, but we can expect it to happen in other areas as well.
You know, as a country, we've been dependent on oil, and to be dependent on oil, we've needed oil pipelines. I think what few people realize is our whole infrastructure is decaying. Our oil pipelines, same thing's going to happen with sewage. Our sewage lines are leaking. Same things happen with our dams. Our dams are at risk of failing.
He says the answer is clear. We need to start decommissioning oil pipelines and switching to alternative energy. But that won't solve the problem immediately.
You don't want to necessarily vilify the company. I know there'll probably be suits. It's more a matter of inspect your, you know your oil lines are aging. They're kind of, you have to admit, they're kind of in a bind. If oil is being decommissioned, then how much money are they going to invest in repairing their lines? And so it's really not just on the company. It's really on the government as well to give them predictable schedule for retiring oil. If they have a predictable schedule for retiring oil, I think they can do it, but they don't right now.
Kareiva, like most of us, sees this as a tragedy for the wildlife and our ecosystem. But he reminds us to take personal responsibility for the spill in Huntington Beach and others like it.
You drive cars. You heat your homes with natural gas. You know, you can't at same time condemn all this and then live and embrace a lifestyle that demands the oil.
Right now, the beaches in Long Beach are safe and open. However, Kareiva urges residents to call the California Wilderness Coalition at 877-823-6926 if you see an animal that is dead or injured and has oil on its body.
Our beaches and our coastline, that's why we live here. And so let's take care of them.
For the Long Beach Post, I'm Jackie Ray.